Hi, this is Mitch of I'mJustSharing.com. I'm sharing a very short message today. At least I expect it to be short as I start. I'm betting I'm not the only one who's ever received an email, at least in the past, of something that meant something of importance to you and you decided to forward it on to someone else. And then later on, someone wrote you and said, that's not quite true or it's not quite accurate and gave you a link to something. And then when you went to read it, you found out that indeed it really wasn't as true as you thought it was. Now, I haven't done that kind of thing in many years, and I'm kind of happy that I haven't done that. But what I have done is on Twitter, every once in a while, you get links to something and you go and you check it out. Maybe you scan it really quickly and then you forward it on to your list of people who are following you on Twitter. And there's nothing wrong with that because at least you know that you went and you looked at the link. At least I do. And I know a lot of other people don't. And that's pretty much what I want to kind of talk about today. Yesterday, something kind of bad happened, not with me, but I'm not sure if you're outside of the country, you probably haven't heard of this Trayvon Martin thing. And this is the 17-year-old who was shot and killed by a man for some neighborhood watch group in Florida, basically saying that he was, trying to protect himself. It was self-defense. We're not so sure about all of that, but I'm going to let that go for now because there's so many other people who are on the cause that I really don't need to say anything about it right now. However, it's gotten to be such a big thing that someone like Spike Lee, who is a known director, even though he hasn't made a movie in a long time, decided that he would retweet something to his 250,000 followers on Twitter, which was the home address of this man, saying, why not stop by and let him know what you think. The problem is that wasn't that man's home address. It turned out to belong to this elderly couple who had a son whose last name was the same as this man's, but his middle name was the same as this man's. And so, in essence, even though he didn't create it, he is the one who really exacerbated the situation. Now, he has apologized since then, and the man who got it wrong initially has apologized. But you had to pretty much drive these two elderly people out of their homes and had to go to a hotel for a while. It was very ugly. You've got this mob mentality, which on one hand, it is stirring up the pot, and maybe they'll get this stupid law in Florida changed. But in another, some people are getting pretty, active. There's actually a bounty of $10,000 on the head of this man by the new Black Panther Party. I disagree with that entirely. But this is the kind of thing that happens whenever there's these kind of tragedies. And my point is that if you're going to do certain things, you need to really make sure that your information is proper before you go forwarding things. I will tell you, every single link that I see, I click on and I go check out. But I know that in the past, there have been sources who I have trusted enough to say, I'm going to go ahead and forward this. And that's now a policy. I haven't done that in a while, but it's something to rethink because just because you trust someone doesn't mean you can trust who they got their information from. So this is a really dangerous thing that has now come to fore with this elderly couple. And I'm just putting it out there saying, really check your sources, check your information before you go and, spreading these kinds of things, as well as maybe writing about these things on your blog. You know, uh, just really take care of yourself and take care of other people. You never know who you might hurt. That's it. Like I said, relatively short, and I will talk to you later. Bye.